Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher and getting in that bullpen and see who has really, it may come down to who has the last at bats to win this game.
Jose Barrios gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Yulieski Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look. There's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
So striding forward now, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Greinke over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his day started, Eddie Rosario. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back to Target Field right after this. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Sano gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
That's a ball.
And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
That misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Cron.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Jonathan.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And that misses. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he just misses with a curveball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Twins 2 and the Astros nothing. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
On the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alvarez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Crone is there for it. And that's the third out. Astros leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jorge Polanco.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Brantley is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The center fielder, number
Here's Byron
25.
Buxton now.
Byron Buxton.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Here it comes. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Greinke comes set. 1-2 on its way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
George.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball
2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball is able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Slow little grounder left side. To his left. Sano. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Astros 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 20.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
C.J. Cron is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. To short. To his right, Correa. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That's wide, 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Bregman has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 4. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Josh Reddick.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Little chopper back his way. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Michael.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And that's in there, base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
He's set, and the pitch. Alvarez is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. One and 2 now.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz. And that's the third out. 2 left for the Astros. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 25. Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zack Greinke. He's still down, though, by a count of 3-1. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On the ground to third. Sano is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder, number 4.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gonzalez is there, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that
one. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Greinke's ready. Here's the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Sergio Romo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Michael Brantley will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Minneapolis following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
C.J. Cron.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 2-1. And there he goes towards second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready once again, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Reddick. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota, and it's still 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Alvarez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 44.
And Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's low.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Sam Dyson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's George Springer. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. To short, hit hard. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Hector Rondon is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat, and the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Back in standing. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This is flared out towards second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just burst it down the line.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Next for the Twins, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Eddie Rosario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
this situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Chris Davinsky is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Marwin Gonzalez will be next. This one's down to third. Altuve for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. Last time through was a base hit. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping up now, Jonathan Schoop. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the ground, softly towards second. Gonzalez scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch of the at-bat. It's sharply toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude